Is Fatal J a DC fanboy? What up, YouTube? It's your boy Fatal J. Back like I left something. Yeah, I'm back like I left something. And Twitter went nuts with a Twitter post that I posted, where I posted a video by One Shot Entertainment. He had a video where he had, in contrast, where he had Superman, Batman, Public Enemies movie contrasted with Avengers Endgame, and something looked pretty similar to me, but we're gonna get into that. Make sure to watch this video all the way to the end, because I'm going to show you some things that you've never seen before, where Marvel took from the DCEU, and yes, that's true. But before we get into that, make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to hit that notification bell, and in that description below, make sure to join my Ninja Patreon, where you can be a producer of the show, help grow the Fatal J channel, and I will shout you out in every single video. You can be a white belt tier, a red belt tier, you can be a black belt tier. If you want to be just a white belt tier, that's $1 a month. That's $12 a year. That's nothing. And that alone will grow my channel. Also, in the description box below, make sure to join that Ninja Blast comic book email list. My comic book is dropping in February of 2021. And you can stay updated precisely when it drops. It's going to be a doozy, because that art is also wonderful and also clean. This video right here is brought to you by Spot One Entertainment. Yes, you can check out his Instagram. He made a video exposing Marvel Endgame. A lot of people saying plagiarism. I'm not going to say that word that strong. Some people are saying inspired. But people have seen this throughout the years. This has gone on way before we was born, where you have Marvel take from DC and DC have took from Marvel. For instance, you have characters like Thanos. Thanos is a copy of Darkseid DC. Or you have instances like Doom Patrol. Doom Patrol came first, which is DC, and then you have the X-Men, who are an exact copy of Doom Patrol. You have a slew of characters that was copies of each other. It's just the truth. But I did a Twitter post recently, and this drove some people crazy, man. It drove people crazy. I want you to check out this video, and then we're going to talk about it. As you can see, looking at the contrast from my boy, you have at the very top Batman, Superman, Public Enemies, and at the bottom you have Avengers Endgame. You have Tony Stark being rescued by Captain Marvel, and then in Public Enemies you have Batman rescued by Superman. That to me is not a coincidence at all. No, it's not a coincidence, not at all. Frame by frame, it seems like Marvel, I don't know if it was the directors or the writers or what, took that exactly from DC, period. And you got some more instances. There's some people on Twitter been showing me some other things, some other videos showing where in the Justice League, Avengers Endgame copied some of those scenes too. I'm just keeping it real. So it's looking crazy out there in these streets. Now, I know what y'all are saying. Fatal J is a DC fanboy. Look, I like Marvel too. I'm a DC and a Marvel fan, but I've always told you guys, I like DC a tad bit better than Marvel. The characters are more dope, the villains are more dope, the animated series is dope, and the movies are going to be even doper. At the end of the day, Man of Steel is my favorite superhero movie. And BVS is a close second. Yeah, I said it. I don't care. Zack Snyder do what he do and he's going to kill it. And the Snyder Cut is going to kill it for 2021. I got an article for you though, because it gets even crazier than that, boys and girls. You have a blog out there, a superhero blog, a superhero movie blog. And this is what they had to say about your boy Fatal J. You might know them, their names. We got it covered. Let's check out what they had to say about your boy Fatal J. They quoted your boy Fatal J. This article was quoted and started by your boy Fatal J. And shout out to my boy One Shot Entertainment for inspiring the boy Fatal J to talk about it. Here it goes right here. Fans are accusing Avengers Endgame of copying a DC animated movie. A few months ago, DCEU fans were accusing Avengers Endgame of directly lifting a scene from David Ayer's Suicide Squad. I didn't even know they were biting Suicide Squad too, which didn't hold up to much scrutiny on examination. Undeterred though, the latest allegations of plagiarism are once again being pointed at the highest grossing movie in history, this time for copying many moments directly from 2009 animation Superman Batman, Public Enemies, as you can see below. Now this is the thing about Public Enemies. It came out in 2009. Endgame came out in 2019. The plot thickens. Let's continue. There are definitely some similarities to be found in the footage, but cherry picking 30 seconds of material from a 3-hour movie and calling it plagiarism doesn't really hold water. The majority of the shots in question from Avengers Endgame are pretty standard setups that you will see in most vaguely superhero or sci-fi related films, and similar edits can no doubt be made from just about any live action comic book blockbuster release in the last decade. Now it sounds like we got it covered, or MCU fanboys. Anybody with a little comment, you know? And then you got people in denial, but anybody with a comment can look at that and see that DC inspired Marvel. Now, I'm telling you boys and girls, it's been people that's been giving me a lot of footage on Twitter showing me that Marvel is jacking DC swag. So this is what I want you to do. I want you to do it in the description below, in the comments below. Let me know what you think. Do you think Marvel is secretly taking scenes from these DC animated movies and putting them into their movies? And how would that make you feel out there, Marvel fans, to know that they are taking DC style from the animated films? I will tell you this right here. DC animated movies are glorious. I mean, they stand right up there to a lot of Marvel movies and a lot of DC movies. For instance, I would tell you this. One of the coldest Batman movies I ever witnessed in my life was Dark Knight Returns. I could watch that 10 million times straight and never get tired and never get bored. You let me know in the comments below, what do you think? Do you think Marvel is jacking DC style? Or do you think DC is jacking Marvel style? What do you think about Avengers Endgame now? Do you think it still holds as one of the best movies of all time? Because it's the highest selling movie of all time, but it feels a little cheaper now, since we know that they're taking stuff from the DC animated films. Get back at your boy Fatal J. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, make sure to hit that notification bell, because it makes me feel oh so wonderful and oh so well. Ninja! Vanish!
And when we step to the plate, and when we step to the plate, flawless, flawless. Flawless, 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 flawless.
The time for talking is over. It's time to push buttons.